Hey, what's up? It's J. Lucky Henry. So, want to ask you today, how do you ask the question, or should you ask the question, what's it like to live here, to the seller of the property? Get ready. They ask me how I know it'll be okay. This is J. Lucky Henry, Keller Williams agent in the greater Boston area. You won't believe how many people need to get real. R-E-A-L, Real Estate Explained amazingly by Lucky in 90 seconds, give or take. Welcome back, it's J. Lucky Henry. So let's say you've actually got to sit down with the seller, or you met the seller, and you kind of want to know what it's like in this neighborhood. How should you phrase that question? Should you ask, what's it like to live here? Well, I know that question seems kind of innocent, but it's quite loaded. So it's a very subjective question. What's it like to live here? Because what's good to one person isn't necessarily good to the other. What's safe to one person isn't necessarily safe, and what's quiet to one person definitely might not be quiet to another person. So when you ask that question, it can definitely put the seller on the defensive, including the listing agent, because are you asking what's it like for a certain type of person to live here, a certain class of people? Because now you're getting into fair housing laws. See what I mean? It seems very innocent, just like, well, what's it like to live here? But it can be interpreted so many ways because it's such a subjective question. My suggestion is to ask simpler, more direct questions. Hey, how far is the grocery store? How far is it to the library? How far is it to the pharmacy, right? Are there a lot of cars parked on the street, or is there relatively parking available in front of the house if you don't have off-street parking? Simpler, more direct questions so that there's less room for interpretation, and this way nobody feels that you're trying to get them into some type of legal discriminatory case or anything like that, right? The more you stay away from subjective questions, ask short, simple, direct questions, the more answers you'll get that are actually what you're looking for. It's been real. It's been 90. Gotta go. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. This is J. Lucky Henry, and I'm here to keep it real with you. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, call or text 978-712-0244, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more.